Hello there, and I'm T-Sonic Echo, and today I will be showing you the Klingon Katinga drone. It's a simple little design. It has few mods on it. Star Trek phaser pack, and small ship mega mod packet, and industrial thrusters by Sage. It's very easy to fly, has one rocket launcher and two phasers. Try to go with the original design with the long neck, short little ball cockpit, and the large body at the back with the wings, which did not go so well trying to slope them back. They're not that easy to do for me, but if someone else could do it, I'd really be grateful for it. You can easily load it from connector in the back. You can just fly it right up, and it will go on in and load your rocket launcher. But I don't think I piped it up correctly, so it would be better to do manual loading on it, and I don't think you're able to load the phasers at all. It is remote controlled, as I said earlier, and the camera is right down here under the little flight deck. Oops, sorry. It's right there, so it can easily be protected, sorta. And the control panel, if you do not want to access it through the connector, it's right here on the back tires, tucked in nice and securely. And there goes a Katinga right now, trying to line itself up with a GPS coordinate. Keep doing what you're doing. But for the overall review, it's a very nice little ship. It will get the job done. Sorry about that. I had to do a few things real quickly to get this ready. Let's go into a little bunker up here to get into one of the Katingas and take her out for a little test run. I meant these little shack to be for a scenario or world, whichever, for people, for players to get in, have fun with by themselves, just check it out, or to get their friends together and have a multiplayer battle, if that's what you want. I would suggest whatever. Let's just pick a random one, go all the way down, lots of gyroscopes. Remote control. Control. Now let's take a look at which one we're in. Oops. That's a lot of zoom. Gets a little annoying. Turn around. Just like to see where I am. Ah, there. Bottom one. Let's take a little test fire on the weapons. Rocket's right under you, so you can easily align it and zoom in on your target just to get a better lock. Now for our phasers, our small Klingon plasma beams, my mistake. It is a very different sound. If this isn't the right color, I'm sorry, but I just didn't want it to be looking like it's a Federation ship or some, the phasers. There are some limited options on here. Actually, let's take a little test fire at this guy. I will regret it, but hey, it's fun. Where did it go? Okay, need to aim up. And let's just quickly thrust it. Oops, he's looking. Oh, you do not look good. Let's just delete this guy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, you're a bit of a failure, drone. But you did work. And probably gotta go clean up that other one soon. Oh boy, it takes a while. Let me do something real quickly. Let's see how fast we can quickly go in a short period of time, and not so fast. I will say it does have quite a lot of forward thrust thanks to the Sage thrusters. So braking, even with several forward thrusters. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Turn up, turn up. Don't want it to crash. It is hard on braking. Let's see if we can nail it from here. Most likely not. I really don't want to go take care of them. They're just annoying. But anyone who hasn't seen the Phasers mod pack, I will tell you now, it is very different. I love it. And what I've heard from some other people is that it's actually supposed to be like one of the Gatling guns, one of the chain guns. The mod pack maker, he ended up actually having it look like a small thruster. I don't remember if that was on purpose or not. I never read anything about it. I only heard that once. Oh, it's a face. Hi, little face. I'll shoot you in the face. It does look like a face, though. See the nose and the eyebrows, forehead a little bit. Looks like somehow Dr. Seuss. Anyways. This world is entirely small ships of Star Trek, but we are focusing mainly on the Contigo. I will publish this. This is being published, actually. And so will the other factions, which only right now is one, that would be the Romulans. And they have one ship, just like the Klingons. And I was working on a Federation ship, but it was not working out. So I had to delete first one, then I started a second one, then a third. First one was actually supposed to be replica of, or you Star Trek fans, the Excelsior, if you know which ship I'm talking about. And it was supposed to look like that, but it was not. The saucer shape did not take good form. I didn't find the armors pack, the armor ramps by Uncle Steve or some. But I did not find that before, and I actually deleted it before I could ever find and use it. I would go back and make it again, but just don't see any point in why. Just doesn't seem like it'd be worth it. There was making a Voyager, then that Voyager kind of turned into the original Enterprise, and I deleted that and tried to do a Defiant, but that made it bigger than the rest of these. I was trying to go somewhat for proportions, but scale proportions, it does not work. And Romulan Dietrich, someone can correct me on it. Yeah, I'm probably going to get, ratted out by some fans saying, "How don't you know this? Curse you, curse you." Something like that. Let's just quickly shoot you. I will admit, these things can't take a hit. It is from lots of layer of armor. They are definitely armored to take a hit. Except the engine base. That's actually just trying to save on. Try to not make it look too, there we go, fat or anything. Too big. Try to keep it slim down. If you actually take a closer look, it's really just catwalks that's deciding on the inside. Oops. Just makes me feel like I'm about to crash into it. So if you are doing a multiplayer for a person who's playing the Klingons, I highly suggest you do not show the underside of your ship like this. Do not let anyone get any shots like this because, oops, sorry, they can easily wreck you. Get wrecked is all they can say. It will. Oops, that kind of froze for me. That will happen. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. I feel no sympathy for you. But, I said lots of buts in this, didn't I? Oh boy. Someone's probably going to go saying something childish. These phasers are offset a little. What did that? What is that? That was something. So, I would be careful forever for the people who choose them. Would be careful about where you're shooting with these phasers. They are a little bit too offset. It's just, and the phasers are a little bit OP. They are a little too OP, actually. Is there such thing as too OP? Is there? But from, as I said before, these things can take a pounding. Let's just end you for good. What does it take to kill you? I would say this is probably the best ship to use as a quick inning out, to quickly just go in, do some damage, and get out. And be best on attacking a base. See there? There's the Romulans. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Let's go spy on them. Klingons and Romulans did fight, didn't they? I should know, but I haven't looked up or checked it out. Oh, we're a little too close. I think they see us. Okay, stop. Ooh! Oh no! No! A good thing I at least copied and pasted. Oh, I have blueprints of them. But that has the DJ tricks. Actually, I should just make this review for both of them. So let's get rid of the Katina. Oops. I usually forget. Poor thing. You have no honor anymore. You will be signed to all who fail. Yeah, Klingons aren't really my favorite fans. Oh boy, why's that camera Klingon Katinas still up there? Before we end up crashing into the Romulans, here are the Daedrics. They were in a perfect formation. Emphasis on were. Imperfect. But, it is mostly hollow. As in the show. I tried to get that some of those curves in, but not that good with curves. And you can see that's where the camera lies in one of the Romulan phasers. It sits right there, and one in both engine pods, one in each engine pod. They are the small thrusters that aren't on. And they do fire green phasers, and unfortunately I could not find a space. I probably could have, but just didn't. I didn't find a space for a rocket launcher on here. So Romulan fans, I am sorry, but they are pretty cool still. They're a little fast. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Because I was going to make this a scenario or a just world people can go play in, I was thinking that I should make it easy-ish and give each team a miner, there's two miners. Get rid of one. A welder, a projector, and there was a grinder around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. What are you doing all the way up there? I had nothing to do with it. There's each drone has its function, and the grinder and welder sorry, I hit the welder ship. But each one has its function. The projector and welder ship are I want the Dietrich. Tongue-tied. Also, I can't pronounce it. That's how you'd make more of these drones. More of the, each one. So if you needed more warships, more fighter drones, you could make them. If you need another driller or another welder or even another projector grinder, you just build it up and fly on around. One of your friends, if you're doing a multiplayer, which actually I'd suggest, you could easily do that. And it'd be a team little function. But yeah, you could run it by yourself, but I really wouldn't suggest it. Because, it's a smarter idea just to do it as a multiplayer with teams at least of, well, how many other people you want, but at least just go above 2 people. So there can always be one person out mining or welding or grinding, and one person to stay back at base and protect it. Somehow the antenna got broke. I think we ran into it. I don't see where that Klingon went. Probably should have cleaned that up. Nah. I'll leave it be. But, that is the main function of this. A team game. You can just kinda got the idea from watching, one person do a small Halo version of this that he used. They looked a little larger than these. And I don't think his were modded. But, I also think I remember seeing him do one of Star Wars. Which, I'll point out, I have been doing a Star Wars version of this, which will be better. Because, actually, been working on that a little bit more than this. I already have, uploaded, a, Clone Wars or, Republic, Venator, that is modded. And, it's all functional. I can put link in for that. I will put in links for both of these since I showed them both off. Got a nice little bunker shack. That's what they're called now. Got everything you need for survival. Oxygen generator, oxygen tank, vent, doors, refinery. Somewhere in the back, it's an assembler. Right there, cargo containers. You'll just survive out in these shacks. Or go build yourself bases, which is another aspect of this game, as in you can go out, build more out there. You can go and conquer your friends, make them very upset with you. No, sorry, that's a bad idea. But You can go conquer, take over other people's territories, destroy them, make them work for you. You can make treaties if you want. I was thinking on going and actually finishing a Federation ship up. Then it's going to go do a Cardassian, then Dominion. But I never saw Deep Space Nine or anything like that. Deep Space Nine, yeah. That's where I'm getting it from. I never saw that. But I did see Voyager as thinking. I also saw a little of Next Generation. Voyager is one I like more. I'm sorry if some people don't agree with me. We're all entitled to our own personal thoughts. Or so we're told. But, yeah. There'd be more ships for everyone to have. More factions. And it's also going to go out there somewhere into the stars and make the Borg close by so they can always be on autopilot, come right in, find some way of setting up to the sensors so they can go out and once they get close to a ship or either one of the bases, they'll go into sensor mode and go right for a one of the bases or ships. And also found somewhere on the workshop, just looking around, found someone had done sound block, a sound of the "We Are the Borg" speech. Which honestly, everyone just knows who they are. Why do they have to repeat it? They struck fear into a whole galaxy and other dimensions, I guess. Well, they didn't succeed. They tried going into one, because as we were watching Voyager, they tried to go into the Homo species. I always get this number mixed up. Is it 8472 or 8742? I think it's the first one, but I also was playing Star Trek Online, found out they were named the Udini. Not really my problem. Actually, I might try making some of the bioships from species 8472. Have them as a little random encounter. They just come in. If they get sensor lock on either one, on either factions, even Borg, ship will go, shoot at it, and then go back on its way. If it finished destroying it. Oops, sorry, I said I didn't want to do that. There's nothing I need to add to these. Well, probably should. Because of how big the stage thrusters are, how much power they take, I will tell y'all now, there are several reactors on here, but they all should be piped together. This is the right model. Yes, it sorry, they're not piped together. But there's 3 here, and then right in there is a battery, which should be set to semi-auto, so it's always recharging when it's empty, and it'll be ready for you each time there's some uranium already mined. So for the Romulans, you do get the advantage of having power early, having the uranium early. Let's do a quick test flight, sorry, on the Pediatrics, and right, no antenna. Curse you, myself. No, let's just do it like this. We won't go far anyways. See, the Daedrix welder refit, the Daedrix projector refit, the Daedrix miner, the Daedrix grinder. There's several for you to have fun with. I will say it might be slow on the there it is. Let's just turn around and take a little look at it. Oops. Well, I'm wrong. The turning on this is a little bit better than the Katinga. So it was more gyroscopes you had, faster it was, more turning it did, more controllable it was. Guess it's because it's not as heavy, doesn't have too much armor. It ain't going to be much problem. But it is a nice little sleek design. It is pretty fast. It's not weighed down by armor. I will actually say, to me, it does look like it's harder target to hit. I did not put catwalks, those flat catwalks on the inside to make it to not show the whole thrusters and all. I forgot about that, or it's on a different model, because I did have to go back and fix this all once or twice. Oops. Stupid zoom. Let's fire the phasers. Green. I will say the better phasers that have the sound that's right is the Federations. Well, I wouldn't say it's honestly Federations. I think we hit it. But there's 2 other phasers which have better sounds, and I think it's much better than this one. I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just they have the more realistic one of what you hear in the shows and the movies. Oops. Hello there. I did actually see in some pictures and models that they're was a little walkway connecting this, because I didn't want to try and make it skinny, so I used the pillars. Control panel, as you can see, is right there, so it's easy to get to. And if you're going to do a long distance battle or something, or scouting, you can easily put a chair on the inside, or a cockpit, but say a chair. You just easily access the remote control, and you'd never be out of range of your remote control, so you always be with your ship. We'll have to put the antenna back on this and do a little repairs. Gotta outfit some of the katinas to be the could be miners, welders, grinders, projectors, that kind of stuff. But this world is somewhat ready. If I put it out now as an entire world instead of the two different drones, it'd be easier as a multiplayer battle because there's just the two sides, Klingons and Romulans. Probably say Klingons would have the better. Wait, no. You know what? Might be wrong. Never mind what I was trying to say. But, I would say two faction battle would be best. I actually am doing that on my Star Wars version. It's the Republic versus Separatists, or Confederate systems, I think. Sorry. Throat's a little dry. But this is ready. These are ready. Very few mods have been used on them, and I would highly suggest subscribing to them and just taking a look. Just have some fun. Make them, change their colors, do whatever you want with them. You can do whatever with them. Even try and do a little better modeling than I did. I will wrap this review up. Have a nice day. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy. So long. Goodbye. Do not go close to any wormholes. And do not go near the Borg. They are scary. I will now officially be saying goodbye. Wait, what's that over there? I saw some. Now I'm going to say goodbye. See y'all there, and I will actually post more videos for y'all.